Today, our story will show you what true love really means and what to do when life gives you betrayal instead of trust. The merchant and his loving wife. A long time ago, there lived a kind merchant. He was deeply in love with his wife. Everyone in the town admired them and called them the perfect couple. Every night, people could see a bright torch burning on their rooftop. It never went out, a sign of their love that shined even in the dark. Even the king and queen of the land had heard about their strong marriage. One night, while standing on the palace balcony, the queen saw that torch and said, "Look, my king, their love never fades. How is their marriage so successful?" The king smiled. "It's because the husband is wise," he said. But the queen disagreed. "No, it's because the wife is loyal and caring." They started to argue. Finally, they decided to test both the husband and the wife to find out who truly kept their love alive. The next morning, the queen sent her maid to the merchant. The maid told him, "The queen says she has fallen in love with you. If you kill your wife, she will marry you herself." The merchant was shocked. He replied, "Tell the queen that I am sorry. Even if 1,000 queens wanted to marry me, I would never harm my wife. I will protect her all my life." The maid returned and told the queen what he said. The queen felt proud. The husband had passed the test. Now it was the king's turn. He wanted to test the wife. He sent his servant to her with a message. "If you kill your husband, the king will marry you and make you the queen of this land." The wife smiled and said, "Go and tell the king to watch our rooftop tonight. When the torch goes out, he will know I have done what he asked." The servant ran back and told the king. The king was shocked. He thought, "Can she really do this?" That night, the king and queen waited on the palace roof. The torch still burned bright, but at midnight it went out. The king's soldiers rushed to the merchant's house. They found the husband dead. His wife had hanged him. She was arrested. The king was heartbroken and angry. He couldn't believe a woman could be so cruel. In his rage, he ordered, "Kill every woman in my kingdom. None of them deserve to live." The king's wise old minister was shocked. He ran to his father, who had once been a great advisor. The old man said, "Don't argue with the king. I will talk to him." When the king returned from hunting, still angry, he saw women still alive in his town. He stormed into the old minister's house and shouted, "Why didn't your son follow my order?" The old man said calmly, "My king, please listen to a short story before you decide." He began, "Many years ago, I got lost in a forest while hunting. A warrior captured me and tied me up. He took me to a graveyard and started digging a grave. I thought I was going to die. Then the warrior removed his mask, and I saw it was a woman. She said, 'Don't be afraid. Tell your king my story. His son, the prince, killed my husband because he wanted to marry me. I buried my husband here, and this second grave is for me.' Then she said, 'I want to rest beside my husband in this life and the next.' And she cut her own throat, dying beside her husband. The old minister looked at the king and said, "Your Majesty, not every woman is cruel. Some love so deeply they give their life for it." The king's eyes filled with tears. He understood his mistake. He cancelled his order and honored that brave woman's love forever. Moral of the story. My friends, this story teaches us something powerful. When someone hurts us, we start to believe everyone is bad. But remember, if there are bad people in the world, there are also good ones. If someone broke your trust, don't lose hope. Love still exists, pure and true. So keep your heart strong. And when love comes again, love so deeply that the world remembers your story too. That's it for today. See you tomorrow with another story on Wisdom Secrets. Don't forget to subscribe to Wisdom Secrets.